Pulse flat, we keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin', doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling.
Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy here iinoorbd. Just before we get started on this video, just gonna let you know it's gonna be a 20-minute video, man. You gotta stay here and watch it. You gotta give it up for this kid. He's doing everything that he can for the point of this video, which is happiness and positivity, man. You gotta give it up. This deserves like endless likes, endless click to tweets, which will be links in the description. Don't be a mean guy, just go follow him and click to tweet to support him, and stay tuned at the end because there's a special surprise for him. And let's get like 500 likes on this video, man. I know we can do it. This kid deserves it, man. Everything's in the description below. Be sure to click to tweet and follow him. Peace out. Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy here iinoorbd, bringing you a brand new video today. What you guys are gonna be watching is some Strike Zone gameplay. This is a 24/7 Strike Zone gameplay playlist. I have a pretty sick gameplay here. Right off the beginning, I'm like dropping 27 kills within the first 2 minutes, and I start choking up a bit, and I end up dropping 60 kills by the end. And I'm playing with my friend Sinful. He's complaining throughout the whole game. I don't even know why, but that's fine. And today I'm gonna be doing my first ever dual commentary with my boy Shazam. Introduce yourself, man. What's up?
Hi guys, my name is Shazam, and I'm here to speak about trying to stay positive, pretty much.
Yep, so that's what the commentary is going to be about today, is positivity and how Shazam has to deal with his daily life problems and things like that to stay positive and live a happy day and happy life. Shazam, why don't you tell them a little bit about how we met and stuff?
Well, I found him through, well, YouTube really. I can't remember what video it was, but I found one of his videos, liked his video and so on and so forth, and I tweeted him on Twitter and we started talking, and that's about it really.
Yep, and Shazam was really nice to share his personal story with me, and he might be talking about it today. We'll see if he feels comfortable enough. Shazam, is this your first time doing a commentary or a video?
Yes it is, and I am very nervous, just to say that.
It's fine, man, there's nothing to be nervous about. So positivity. What is positivity to you, man? How do you feel about that word?
Well, to me, it's just a way to live life, pretty much. Because if you live just depressed and down all the time, your life's not going to be good. It's just going to be like meh.
Yep.
And so you just want to try and stay as positive as you can. Otherwise, your life is just going to be miserable, pretty much.
Yep. And I don't even know why, I totally forgot. I forgot your introduction, man. Why don't you tell them a little bit about you, where you live, and what you do, and what's your passion, stuff like that.
Well, my name is Shazam, and I live in the United Kingdom, near a city called Salisbury, and my passions, I like video games, despite some of them are a bit of a struggle, but we'll talk about a little bit more about that later. And then that's sort of it really. I just love video games.
Yep. And I believe you're 15?
Yeah, I'm 15.
Yeah. And to go back to the happiness, what were some of your greatest moments of like where happiness was key to stay positive and things like that?
One of them was a big moment was when I found out that I have a problem with my eyes, and the moment I found out that I wouldn't be able to drive or ride a bike because of my eyes, that really hurt me, like that really got me down. But the thing that got me through a lot of my situation, like everything, is family, pretty much, just pure family. And I wouldn't be here without them. Like, I'd still be here, but I wouldn't be nowhere near as happy as I am, nowhere near.
Yeah. So on your day-to-day basis, What do you do usually? Like, do you have a schedule of what you do and like some restrictions of some things that you can't do?
Not really. I do stuff with our dogs because I can't do a lot because of I've got problems with my eyes and my feet. And I do stuff with our dogs, and I go down and do my horse, like I groom him, like brush him and stuff like that. I don't do it every day because of my sort of feet problems. It hurts sometimes.
Yep. And just before we continue on to the video, to the deeper stories, why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about your eye problems and your feet problems?
Well, it all started when I was like early 13s, I think, or very late 12s or something. No, I don't think it was 12. I think it was like halfway 13ish. But I started having problems with my vision. No, I had pains in my feet only at night times when I was going to sleep, and it went on for a couple of weeks. And I said to my mum, like, Mum, I get pains in my feet when I go to sleep. My vision got worse, and it turned out, well, you know, like B12, it's in your blood, like vitamin D. Well, average, you're meant to have around this 500 to 700 mark. Mine was on 92.
Oh.
And the doctors didn't treat it straight away, which did damage to my main optic nerves. So like my vision got worse and worse and worse, and so now I'm classed as partially sighted. And when I go out shopping, I have to go in a wheelchair because I can't walk long distances because of my feet.
Yeah.
And because of my eyes. Right now, I have to have B12 injections every 3 months. I'm not telling you from this point, my point of view. I'm saying it's from doctor's point of view as well.
Yeah.
They've all said it's one of the most painful injections you can ever have. And at the beginning, I had to have one every other day to get my B12 back up a bit. Alternating arms. And so, yeah. And so that happened. And then my feet now are completely numb. Like I could be walking on clouds. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
And so stuff like that, and like with my eyes, I just sort of try and, well, at the moment I've actually just recently broke my foot, and so I was in a cast for a week, and now I'm in like a massive ski boot thing.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's because I fell over. I fall over a lot because of my feet being numb, my eyes being bad. I just caught it on something, and I just went tumbling over. Where we used to live, I used to fall down the stairs like every 2 weeks or something, or every other week or something.
Yeah.
And so stuff like that, and just trying to stay, because I know trying to stay happy and positive is hard. Because when I was first had these problems, I was miserable. Like I was constantly angry. I was constantly hitting things. I was constantly punching the walls and hurt my wrists. But it's just something clicked in my head, and I just do what makes me happy. Don't do stuff that you just because you have to. Obviously, if your parents do something, you sort of do need to do it. But depending on what it is, sort of say, no, it doesn't make me happy. I need to do stuff that makes me happy. And so try and stay on your parents' good books, but at the same time, try and sort of do stuff that like you're happy with.
That makes you happy. Like, let's say like what's a good example here? Like,
do stuff that motivates you to carry on doing something. Don't do something that just makes you despise what it is, and you're just like, ugh, no, I don't want to do that anymore. It's horrible.
Yep.
Try and look at the bright side of things.
Throughout like the 3 years that you had this problem, what was your like most horrifying moment that you would say?
I've got several. One of them was when we first found out about my eyes, because it was sort of a shock to us. We didn't know how to like deal with it afterwards once we found out, and so that was one of them. Like just trying to cope with it throughout it.
Yeah.
And then another one was this happened quite a bit ago now, like 1.5, 2 years ago or something. Me and my mum and my sister and a couple other people, we were in our garden doing stuff, and our sister just came back from college,
Yeah.
And where we used to live, there was a hill you have to come down, and to get in our house, you have to stop at the bottom of the hill and then turn right.
Yep.
And she was stationary, so she was stood there, parked there, and she was waiting for the cars to come by so she can turn.
Yeah.
And so when she was coming down the road, we saw her, and so we turned around and we looked at her. Me and my sister, we sort of watched her come down the hill, just like nothing happened, and then suddenly a bang happened. And what happened was, me and my sister saw a car come down the hill and hit my sister up behind her, going about 50 miles an hour, and took her back wheels off the road, spun her around in a 180 and faced her looking up the hill. And so for the first like 3 seconds of that happened, everyone's heart, especially mine, my heart just dropped. I was shocked for like 3 seconds. Then my mum said, "That's Vicky," and then everyone just started bolting down the garden.
And I have like goosebumps right now. Damn.
And so we had to deal with that. And she could see my sister for two of a mile. She could have seen her, but she didn't. And so she has now got back problems and just sort of general stuff like that. And but she is now, I think it's to this day, today she has got a one month old baby.
Yep.
Which is my niece, and that's helped me out a lot, because before that I was still down and depressed. I still had a smile on my face, but I was still down and depressed. And so once that happened, I'm over the moon now. Like, I'm staying up till like 5 in the morning to then wake my mum up so they can feed her, because I'm paranoid that they won't wake up.
Yeah.
And so I'm staying up really late to wake them up just so I can go to bed. I'm doing it off my back. It's not their back. I'm doing it off my back. And and so I'm doing that, and just doing stuff that makes you happy is probably the most important thing. But family is also one of the big things, getting through tough times.
Oh, damn, man, you had it hard, man. But I'm really happy that you found something that you love, that now makes you happy. But there's always a saying, people have it worse than you. So why don't you tell the people like how you stayed? Well, you already said how you stayed positive, but why don't you tell the people how important it is to stay positive, and remember like how lucky you are, and other people have it worse than you, and etc.
Oh God, it is so important. My mum doesn't really know this, but there's been times without my family and like doing stuff that I enjoy, there have been times where I've got so mad and angry about the doctors, because he could have like on the doctor's note it said very low B12, need to get treated, but they said, oh, you don't treat it unless it becomes a problem. It's like running a car with no petrol. There's gonna be a problem.
Yep.
And so just doing stuff like that, and just one thing that got through me is watching YouTube videos. I know it might sound weird, but just some of the people on YouTube are just so funny. Like there's
like PewDiePie, Nate Shots, Minecraft. It's like man.
It's just
a lot
some
of
of the
people.
reactions is just like have me in stitches sometimes, and just trying to keep a smile on your face is so hard. But trust me, there are people much worse than me. My mum keeps telling me that, and it does help. But sometimes when you're in a mood where like you don't care, like you are pissed off, you don't care. And so there's been times where I have wanted to, I hate to say it, but there have been times where I wanted to like hurt myself, so to speak, and I got so like angry and about the doctors and stuff like that. And there's been some real a-hole doctors, and they've just been so like, there was this one, we went to Salisbury Hospital where I live for an appointment on New Year's Eve. So no, not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. Sorry, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
One day before Christmas, and all he did was put a thing in front of my eye and said, he's got a lazy eye, and if it's not treated by the age of 8, you can't treat it. And then I stormed out in the end, because we were there for my eyes. He would not shut up about my weight though, because I am overweight. Like it was when I was young. I have a food phobia, so I only like certain foods, and so it takes me like an hour to actually get a food into my hand and then put it into my mouth. And so in doing that, it's made me overweight. But because of my feet and my eyes being like numb and bad, I can't really do much exercise because there's risk of me like falling over.
Yeah.
And so I'm
That.
sort of in a predicament of where I want to work out, so I want to lose weight, but it's
Yeah.
really hard for me to actually lose weight because of that.
Yeah.
So
Man, you have it tough, man. I just want to see you be happy and like work through this. As like the viewers can see right now, you're in a pretty happy stage, are you? Like your niece was just born. You're helping her and stuff, and that's keeping you busy. And video
yeah,
games has also keeping you busy and watching like big YouTubers like Nate Shot and them.
yeah, not just big ones, smaller ones as well.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
now let's get into the special part.
yeah.
So you planning on making videos, man?
I do plan to, but obviously there's some games and like editing and stuff I won't be able to see some of the writing. And so I do plan to, but I just need to figure out how to like render and do the editing bit because I know how to record, but
Yep.
I just need to figure out how to render, do the editing bit. But my dream goal type thing
Yep.
is I want to become a professional Call of Duty player. But ever since I got told out because of my eyes,
Yep.
that dream for me died instantly. It was dead, gone.
Hey man, no dreams are dead. Have you seen the streamer One Arm Assassin? He plays video games with the one arm, man. Nothing is dead to you.
Yeah, that's what I've actually come to learn with because I'm actually on a team right now, and I
You play a
can't.
lot of GBs, man?
Yeah, you know when we were in the private match and I
Yeah.
was talking to myself, I was actually sorting out my GB classes.
Uh,
Um,
and good
and
for you. You've been actually taking steps towards happiness. Some people, they'll be just depressed and they'll just stay in that state and they won't do anything to be happy, but you've been taking steps for like your future and etc.
yeah,
So,
there
yeah,
you go.
continue.
Yeah, and so I can't like if you remember the map Sovereign for Call of Duty Ghost,
Yeah.
I can't like a researchers, I can't use like a Remington red dot all the way down to like their caution.
Yeah.
So I have to like in our team and I'm OBJ
Yeah.
and so I just use a sub which is
Yeah.
fine. I can use an AR. It just has to have like a thermal for like
Yeah.
long range
Yeah.
and like I can use a sniper and stuff like that and I do want to make this like this how like not extreme I've taken it, but I've taken it serious to the point is I've actually bought an Astro A40s and a SCUF controller.
Yeah.
Like that's how much I want to actually get into it.
Yeah.
It's just
So,
I'm not saying I can't be a professional Call of Duty player. I
yeah.
just have to use an SMG. I just have to be up close. I can't.
Yeah.
I can take it slow, but I just can't use red dot pretty much.
So have you like have you made like your presence in Call of Duty? Like have you played any pro teams or beat any big GB teams in the UK yet?
No, not right yet. I think we've made an agreement because this team hasn't been around for long. It's only been around for like 2 or 3 months. And so we haven't. I think we've agreed now because it's so late in Call of Duty Ghost.
Yeah.
We're not gonna really do much GB wise. We're just wait for Advanced Warfare. There's no point getting good at one game and then it just sort of all gone to waste, is there? Because you're not gonna play it anymore. And so we sort of agreed to not play much GBs anymore, and so at the moment on GBs so far, like MLG GBs, we're not doing very great. We're like 1 in 20. But when we first started playing, it was only me and my friend, and when we first played, it was just 2v2s. We were getting 6-0, 6-1, 6-2.
Yeah.
But now it's always going to like 6-5, 6-4s. We're getting better, and there's just sort of silly like tiny little mistakes that have just cost us the games, and so we've got better, but we just haven't been able to clutch up in the last 1 round or 2 rounds type thing.
Yeah. So in competitive Call of Duty, man, who's your favorite team, like worldwide?
I would have to say Optic. But
Hey, Green Wall, nice man.
Hashtag Green Wall. Yeah, I only watch the teams that I enjoy, and so I am subscribed to like NV Merc, but
Yep.
I only watch the teams that I enjoy the players, because like e.g. for an example, 8, I don't like hate him, but his attitude is a bit of he's just a bit too cocky for my liking,
Yeah.
and so I don't really watch their teams. Like I watch like Chrome 6 and TP, but I
Yep.
don't really watch 8 very much. So I support the players, and then if I like the players, I sort of support the team. If that makes any sense. So
Yeah.
I like Update Gaming because I just like all their players and the organisation,
Yep.
so to speak. So that's who I support.
Yep. Next thing. 1 second. All right. So the next part. Who's your favorite player on Optic, man?
Oh god, that's gonna be hard. It would have to either be Nature or Scump. But if I had to choose top one, just one, not one and one type thing,
Yep.
I'd probably have to go with. Nature, but
Yep.
Scump is very behind. I would put him at joint first, but they're both first. But if you're
Yep.
asking like top one, it would be Nature, but only by a small smidgen. So, yeah.
All right, man. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right. You like Nature, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna get yourself a Nate t-shirt pretty soon, man. After this video, DM me your address, and I'm gonna get you a Nate t-shirt, man.
You serious?
Yeah, 100%, man.
Oh my god. Thank you, I suppose. Wow. Oh, I don't know what to say. If I could meet you in real life right now, I'd give you a hug.
Alright, man, so it was crazy good doing this video with you, man. 20 plus minutes, whoever's been staying tuned. This was an amazing video. It was amazing to do with Shazam, man. He had a story to tell, and now he spoke it. Around the first 5 minutes, there would have been an audio cutout. I don't know, my Skype just lagged. But Shazam, thanks for being my first ever duo for this dual com, man. Appreciate it. And anything else you have to say, man?
No, that's it really.
Alright, and could you just give them a summary of what happened really quick, and positivity, and how it can help you?
Okay, pretty much try and see the good things in life. Like, I've had some really down moments where I've punched walls, wanted to hurt myself, and so on and so forth, but I've, like now, just by watching / doing what makes me happy, so like watching YouTube videos, doing stuff with my horse, doing stuff with like animals in general because I love my animals.
Yep.
Doing stuff with like the family, staying close to families. Like I'm really close to my mum. Like some people say I'm a mummy's boy, and I am, because she's been through this with me all the way, and like she's taken me to all these appointments.
Yep.
And stuff. And so just try and stay positive. Always think
like something
nothing's
good's
gonna get
gonna
you
happen.
anywhere. Yeah, nothing's gonna get you anywhere whatsoever.
Yep.
Because a year ago,
And also, guys, I noticed in the
team.
video a little bit, me and you kind of got off topic here and there, but it's fine, man. You were here to share a story. You did a great job, man, for your first video. So should I and my fans be expecting some uploads?
Yes, but I don't know when, because at the moment my life is still a bit hectic. Like I'm going to hospitals like 2 hours drive away, where I have to have nasty tests like wires in my eyes and like electric shocks through my legs to see where like the nerve endings are good and bad, because I have no reflexes from my knee down. So like, you know, when they hit you on the knee and your leg goes kicking, mine doesn't do that, and so I have to have like a MRI scan to see where the nerve damage begins and where it ends and stuff. So at the moment, no, but hopefully shortly, soon-ish, yes. Hopefully by the Advanced Warfare's out, or roughly when Advanced Warfare comes out, then I'll start.
Guys,
I'm really nervous about doing Call of Duty videos because I'm not very good.
I've just like seen it all, man. You are, what's it called? You are nearly blind, broken foot. What else? What else happened? And you're still playing Call of Duty, man. You're trying to like achieve your dreams, and you're still happy. You're helping your family. Like this is just amazing, man. Like I'm really looking up to you, man. Like That's just amazing, man. And to all the viewers that are watching, like, you guys should be looking up to him, and like, look at what he's doing, and like the what age he is, and etc. This is just crazy, man. Thanks for sharing your story, man. I appreciate you being on the video today. Guys, all his Twitter and stuff will be links in the description. Be sure to go subscribe to him, man. He's starting out brand new, fresh. So we need to get him as much followers and subscribers as possible to achieve his dream. Please, guys,
I don't actually have a YouTube channel yet, just today.
Alright. He'll have one soon.
Yeah.
He'll be an asshole.
Yeah.
Just go follow his Twitter, man. And thanks for being on the video, man. Appreciate it. You too. I'll see you guys later.